friends, welcome. Do you often wonder what kind of a tree you are looking at when you are out for a walk or a hike? Is it confusing to tell one kind from another? Sometimes you can't tell the trees from the forest. In the wintertime, when there are no leaves on what we call deciduous trees, you can often tell one kind from another by the tree's bark. Would you like to learn how to identify some common trees that you find in your area? Let's get into it. Are you ready? Let's get on some warm winter clothes and boots. You can bring along some snowshoes if you have them, and let's go somewhere where there are lots of different kinds of trees. White birch is easy to recognize. It has papery white bark, which looks like it's going to be peeling off. But we're not going to do that because when we remove bark from live trees, they could die. These beautiful trees need lots of sun, so they grow along the edges of woods, near stream banks and lake shores. They're often in groups like this. Birds like to eat the seeds of birches in the fall and in the winter. Yellow birch is its cousin. It also has papery bark, but it is more yellowish when young and grayer as it gets older. Yellow birch grows much larger and lives twice as long as white birch. The smooth gray bark of a beech tree is easily recognized. These trees can be very large and grow very old, up to 400 years. Sadly, beech bark disease is killing many of these trees. The younger trees of the beech often keep their leaves on into the winter. This helps them to stay a little warmer and to protect them from drying out. The beech nuts are eaten by white-tailed deer, wild turkeys, woodpeckers, and lots of other mammals and birds. But bears love them too. They climb right up to the top, where they break the branches to get at the tasty nuts. Sometimes bears leave their marks on their favorite beech tree, like this, to let other bears know that this is my tree. Another tree that keeps its leaves into the winter is the oak. You can see some of the baby oak here with leaves on it. Oak trees have deeply furrowed bark, like this. They need warm, open areas to live. The acorns of oaks are an important food for wildlife. Squirrels, of course, but also bear and deer. In Muskoka, we only have 3 kinds of oaks. There's white, red, and bur. Each has a differently shaped leaf. Because their leaves stay on in the winter, they will help you know which type of oak it is. When you find a tree with a zigzag pattern in its bark, you have found an ash tree. The soft bark of ash has a pattern that creates diamond shapes, like this. Its winged seeds look like maple seeds, but they're smaller and stay on the tree longer and are eaten by birds in the wintertime. The wood of these tall, straight trees is used to make skis and hockey sticks and furniture. Do you think you are now ready to recognize a few of the common deciduous trees just by their bark? Practice this the next time you are on a walk or a hike. And coming soon!